See if I can get this straight here. That's not too bad. Good morning. Bernie Albertson here again. Full-time RVing, BND, and Anna Lee, and our German Shepherd Samantha, who spends most of her time sleeping. I want to talk to you a little bit this morning about purchasing an RV. These are for newcomers, young people, old people that are older, excuse me, I'm 76. Older people that are beginning or thinking about purchasing a motorized RV. I just put my teeth in, so if they pop out during this, well, we'll just have to start over. But when you think about motorized RVs, we look at all of the big, fancy, expensive, shiny, new RVs, and they are beautiful. But when you go to a state park and you drive through the campground, you see all kinds of RVs. You see truck campers, which incidentally I really like. You see big, huge Class A's, brand new, shiny paint jobs, gorgeous things, beautiful, which I also like. You see Class B's, which are converted vans. Really, I like all kinds of RVs. And you see what I drive, or my wife and I drive, which is a Class C RV. And as you drive through the campground, they all look pretty good. And when you stop and think about it, you can't really tell how old they are, because an RV, even if it's 15 or 20 years old, it's been taken care of, looks pretty darn good, especially in a setting of a state park. While I'm thinking about it, if you like these things, subscribe for us so we'll know we're doing a good job. But when you're considering purchasing a motorized RV, think about this. Now, my wife and I have been doing this for 12 years plus. Right now, this RV has 63,325 miles on it in 12 years. That's not much. But on the other hand, when you're traveling around this United States, 63,325 miles is quite a distance. And here's the reason that we have that amount of mileage on it. When we go someplace, we're liable to go and stay a week, a month, or sometimes 6 months. And that's the whole idea of being a full-time RV person. We have just an excellent time, and you'll see that people in these state parks also have an excellent time. So when you go to look for an RV, if you can find an older RV, if that's what you want, that's 8, 10, 12, 15 years old, it's got, I don't know, 60 or 80,000 miles on it, chances are it's in pretty good shape. And you can tell that by looking at it. This RV that we drive has a big Triton V10 engine in it. We use the best oil. It's got a 543 rear end that hardly ever takes it out of overdrive. This coach has got the same engine in it that a 35 or a 40-foot Class A RV has in it. But it isn't necessary to have all that power if you don't want it. We drive 50 or 55 miles an hour, and I would say in 63,000 miles, this thing has been over 60 or 65 miles an hour maybe 4 or 5 times. There's no point in being in a hurry when you're retired. So, when you purchase an RV like that, whether it's new or used, but used in particular, as I've said before in another video, be sure that they service the air conditioners so that they're working properly, and that means to wash them. That means to take the cover off of them and clean them and wash them and be sure that they're clean. In doing that, they'll operate very efficiently. Also, be sure that they have good rubber on them. Not mediocre rubber, but good rubber. Let's say that you purchase a used RV and you finance it for 6, 7, 10 years, and you haven't put a new set of Michelins on it, and they cost you $1,200. Well, that's a lot of money, but spread over another 40 or 50,000 miles, that's no money at all, and that's how long they're going to last. So those kinds of things are what you need to consider. I would have no qualms about buying a used RV. The reason is most people that have them go a certain place and they'll sit for a week, a month, or 6 months. And then they start them up and drive somewhere else. Just keep them serviced, have good oil in them. One more thing, I'm going to try and get to making an get to making a video about refrigerators in these older units. There's a way to keep the refrigerator running for a long time and keep that ice frozen. So that's pretty much it. We would like for you to subscribe, if you will. One more thing. I write Christian books, have for over 50 years. Write them while I'm on the road. And type in to the internet my name, Bernard Albertson, or go to my Bible site, bernardalbertson.com. Take a look at my books, or at Amazon, Barnes & Noble, various other places. Anyway, love one another. Have a good day, and this is B&D signing out, and Anna Lee.